I'm 49 years old. I'm married and I'm a mother of 14-year-old twins. I'm a flight attendant and I've been doing that for 23 years. Some of the things I like to do, I like to walk, I like to exercise, I go to the health club a lot, I garden, do a lot of stuff. I'm active with the kids and their sports. I've been a flight attendant for 23 years. I still am liking it. I get to travel a lot. I am on my feet a lot, though. I mean, some days you're on your feet for 14 hours. It's very hectic and busy sometimes. The osteoarthritis really started impacting my life when I was waking up in pain. I would be out with the children bicycling. It was hard to get off and on a bike. It was hard to walk. I was feeling a lot of pain. The pain definitely started interacting with my family and friends. I wasn't as happy. I was waking up. It was revolving around the pain that I was feeling. I didn't feel like I could survive a day sometimes. I didn't feel my happy go-getter self because I was in so much pain. When I was waking up in a lot of pain like that, my whole life changed. I'd wake up in the morning knowing I'd have to go to work, spend 10, 12 hours at work, have to come home and take care of my family. It was really affecting my whole my whole outlook on life. When the pain became so bad, when I was taking the over-the-counter drugs and they weren't working, I basically stopped doing a lot of my activities, which was very hard to give up all the things that I love to do, which is being active. One of the turning points was one day I was at work walking through the terminal. I was limping, I know, really bad. And I just felt like people were looking at me like, what is wrong with her? Why is she limping? And the pain was so bad and unbearable. That was a turning point that I just knew that I don't have a choice. I have to do something about this because I can't continue to come to work and to live everyday life like I was living it. My pain in my hip had been bothering me probably for 6 months, and then I decided it was time to go see an orthopedic surgeon. When I went to see my orthopedic surgeon, we did discuss different options. One was the hip replacement surgery, and another one was injections into the hip to relieve the pain. So when I started the injections, the first one worked really well for 3 or 4 months. And then the second one was less time. And by the third one, it was hardly a month that it helped the pain. So I knew that there really wasn't any other option at that point to have the hip replacement surgery. So all the fears I had about the surgery and the recovery process really started to go away once the surgery was over and I started recovering. It went by a lot quicker than I thought. And then I started having those feelings back. I am going to walk again. I am going to be able to do all those things even better than I was able to do it before. My state of mind seemed like after the first week changed totally because I saw a light at the end of the tunnel. I saw that my life was going to be normal again. I was going to be able to do all those active things I used to do with my friends and family. When people ask me about the hip replacement surgery and the recovery, I tell them that it's really not as bad as what you would think it would be. It really goes by quick, and you recover, I think, very quickly for the surgery you just had done. I mean, I was walking, I was doing a lot more than I had anticipated 2 weeks after the surgery. Well, now that I have the pinnacle hip, I'm able to do all the things I did before with ease. I walk naturally, I ride my bike, I garden, I do all the things that I did before, but I'm not in pain anymore. My life now is totally new again. I'm able to do all the fun things I did with my children, my husband, all the activities I love to do. I'm able to work those 14, 16-hour days that I don't like, but I can do, and I'm not in pain. It's wonderful, and I wish I would have done it a long time ago. After the surgery, I have no pain. I can do everything that I did before, and I don't honestly know I even have it. It's amazing. When I see an x-ray of it, it still amazes me that that's in me, and I don't even know it. It's wonderful. If someone was considering hip replacement surgery, I would definitely tell them they should have it done. If they've gone through all the other options that I've gone through, that they should definitely do it, that it's worth it not to live in pain, and it goes by so quickly, and to have a normal life again and not to live in pain doing an everyday chores. The decision to have the surgery changed my life full circle. I mean, I was basically a new person after that full year of living in pain, in and out of pain. It changed my whole life. I was back to my old self, doing all my old activities, and I was happy. I was not happy before the surgery because I was living in day-to-day pain. Why should anyone have to live in that pain when you don't have to? There's ways to have it go away, which is a hip replacement. And it's not as scary and bad as people might think. I'm living proof that it's wonderful, and I wish I would have done it sooner.